Ladies and gentlemen, I am Electron. I was going to originally do a reader beware about the recent controversy surrounding the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare game and some comments made by IGN reporters about it making them feel uncomfortable. And one of the games I was going to mention in this reader beware was this game here, Spec-Ops the Line. This is a game with some very, very dark themes and moments that will make you feel uncomfortable. However, looking at it, I decided that it'd be better to do a retrospective review on the game. The 2014 shooter is definitely in my top 5 games of all time, if not my top 10. And this review will contain spoilers. And there's definitely going to be showing some scenes that are going to probably disturb people. As a result, you have been warned, viewer discretion is advised. First off, the graphics for this game, considering it's 5 years old, it's still quite nice. There's a little bit of texture work that could be dealt with. The motions can feel a little bit stilted. Sometimes you'll see characters walking through things, and there's the generic mouth movement that was typical of the time, but it's considering its age, it doesn't look too bad. You're not going to require anything too heavy here, and I've got everything set full, so you're not going to require too much in the way of computing power to deal with this. The controls are a little bit of a different scenario. Fortunately, so the default settings are not your typical shooter settings you're probably used to. You still have your WSAD controls, your standard left click is shoot, right click is aim. However, you're going to find some things like sprinters on your space bar, melees on your shift key, crouches on control, throw grenade is on Q, switching weapon is on E, which is not too much of an issue since you are actually using only 2 weapons at a time. But all the keys are rebindable, so that's not a huge issue, and it's almost sort of one of those old must-haves that we should have. Other things you're going to find is that the controls are probably also going to feel very Gears of War-like, and it's probably because it's more or less, I think, done with very similar people involved in this. So you'll notice a lot of this more when you're trying to sprint. You'll see that it's harder to do a turn quickly with just your mouse. You will have to use things like the strafe keys A and D to help turn yourself better. But overall, the controls aren't that bad. Alright, I'm going to get into the game, and we'll talk a little bit more about the combat and a bit more about the story a little later on. Okay, so right now you're seeing this chat between Captain Walker and this guy called the Radio Man. And he does do a little bit of banter with you quite often. And this is what's quite fun with him. He will have a couple of shots at you and stuff. Another thing you'll find is these guys here, your teammates, Adams and Lugo, will often be quite banterous with you. They will banter with each other. There'll be a lot of communication going on. So it's quite a nice feature in the game. These two also act sort of like, you'll see it in some later footage scenes. These two are very much like a angel and devil on your shoulder sort of thing. So you're also going to find this game is very, very cinematic and story driven. Like, you'll see these moments like this where it's a lot less combat and more focus on what's going on. Alright. So, we'll just come out to some combat here. So, the first things you'll notice is it doesn't take a lot of ammo to kill someone, except for these heavy guys who are pretty heavily armored. But at the same time, it doesn't take a lot of it. You don't take a lot of damage either. Let's try and land another sticky on him. You have these 3 grenade types: sticky, frag, and flash. You're also going to find... actually, I'm going to pick up a new gun. So this is another thing you're going to have to find, is that these... in this scenario, I ran out of ammo quick. There wasn't a lot of ammo for me to pick up. It's a very, very common thing to see here. And as a result, you sort of do often have to switch your guns around quite a lot. The combat is very cover-to-cover based. You're going to see yourself ducking from cover quite a bit. Right now we're just sort of seeing this is one of the major cinematics that you'll see, and this angel and devil thing going on with you. So the combat, you're going to see now quite a lot of the combat as well, and you're going to see that it's very easy to knock down enemies, even on the hardest difficulty. You'll notice this again. But as I said, you take very little damage as well. You also have a lot of things like your teammates will actually shout out, hey, there's a guy with a shotgun, there's a guy in the gunner, there's a guy with a knife. So you sort of get to know a little bit about what the enemies are around, RPGs, snipers. And there's a lot of that communication, and your teammates actually do help you out quite a fair bit. So you won't have to worry too much about, being pinned down for lengthy periods of times. However, you will find the combat can feel a little bit Call of Duty-esque, and that it does feel like you're fighting wave upon wave upon wave until you move forward. You don't want to move forward, you want to actually stay put and just let the waves come. They eventually run out. Okay, so you feel like there's this choice. Unfortunately, you don't really have that much of a choice here, which is a little bit of an unfortunate thing in this game. I think if this was remade, I'd love to see the actual feeling of the choice going on and what results of that. Alright, okay, so here we go, bit of combat. So, you'll notice also that quite often there's a little bit of that slow motion that happens. It just sort of gives it a nice little feeling that, oh yeah, sweet, you've done well. Oh, okay, before he gets to the machine gun. Here we go, another heavy. Let's see, no one around, so... You hear a lot of this talk. So, yeah. That's not good. I'm low on ammo. This guy takes. Oh man, I wish I had a grenade right about now. Help me. Let's see if I can. Yeah. Shit. Couldn't quite figure it. That. Yeah. So a single grenade can kill you quite easily. And this as well, and when the grenades white, you're safe. So there's a nice indication there going on, but you see like it's quite hard to. You got to figure out where all your enemies are sitting. All right, let's try this again. All right. Ooh. Okay, that was unfortunate. That sniper actually pinged me quite badly. Alright. So, a little bit more about the story. As I said, you get this quite a lot of banter going on with the radio man, your teammates, and what you're going to notice, what you just saw earlier before I got here, even with these scenes here. But that's only a taste. Shit. Gotta heal up. Damn, that sniper. There we go, I got him. Okay. I'm gonna have to move up. So, yeah, what you've seen is only a little taste, and hopefully I'm trying to get up to a point that I'm going to leave it at the end for some people to watch, because I think it's a... Ooh, that took a bit of damage. So that's the key... damn... okay. Oh, shit. Okay, whew, got away from that quickly. Alright, oh man, this is gonna be tough unless I can kill him. And I am lacking ammo. Oh man. Man, this is not good. I have no ammo. And man, yeah. Okay. Push it, teammates dropped dead. Alright. So you can see that this combat is quite tough. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up here, and because I mean, you can see like this. So there's other things that's quite awesome with this game. I'm sort of just gonna finish off here. You'll notice like there are also a lot of skyscrapers in Dubai, which I think has also given this a very good feel. Let's actually have another shot with the game, and it gives you a real sense of actually. Oh, there's another sniper. There he is. Okay, I didn't realize. There, got you. Okay, so you'll notice like you'll see these skyscrapers in the background, and it's actually really good because it does give. Which gives the game quite a vertical feel. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Okay. Yeah. Oh, actually. Alright, there we go. Got him. Let's go. You're good. Let's go. Yeah, you can sort of see how difficult it is to turn when you're running. Ooh, get back down. There we go. So, yeah. Where was I? See, this is... You gotta really think about what your next move quite often. especially with so little. There. Excellent. I do actually have some more ammo, which is good. All right, and you'll notice. So, one of the advantages of these. Okay, where else? Hang on. Can I flip this around? Yeah. There we go. This might help me out. There. Aha. Aha. And. Okay. Alright. So, you notice also that there's quite often this these destructible terrains. Okay. Have to hide somewhere else. And this destructible. Shit. So this destructible terrain can be used.
Hostile with the shotgun. Put him down.
Mostly because I need to find more ammo. There we go. There we go. More ammo. That's what we needed. All right. Okay. So these skyscrapers actually give you this nice, as I was saying, this nice vertical feel, and as a result, you get the nav actually feels quite large compared to how compact it actually is. This is something I think a lot of open world games are missing out when they're trying to make big maps. Is they just sprawl rather than aiming for a slightly more vertical style, which I think can still give you that sense of large scale.
I think this was Gould's op plan.
So you've got like the destructible terrain to help you kill people. You can shoot out glass ceilings or shoot out glass or sand behind it. So I'm going to sort of the next part is actually going to be a little bit disturbing for people, and one of the most key aspects of the, I think one of the most crucial moments of this title. So I'm going to wrap it up here. This game is a game that I think you should definitely look into buying, even if you just wait for it to come onto Steam or something. That's like a Steam sale, that's fine. It is available on Steam or whatever platform you use to purchase your games. So I think this is a must-play game. And this is actually a game I think could really do with a little bit of a remake. I'm going to leave it there, and if you don't want to catch the scene that we're about to go in and see, you can sign out about now. If you do want to see it, carry on watching. If you like this video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. If you didn't like it, hey, the dislike button's right over there. I'm Electron, and I'll see you next time.
So where we at?
According to Gould's map, the gate's dead ahead.
Men of the 33rd, I'm saddened to report that this senseless war has claimed even more of our brothers. But take heart, for through their sacrifice, they sent that villain, Agent Gould, straight to hell. So let us not despair. Agent Riggs, the men of Delta Force, they will be next.
I'd say that's the gate.
Adams, take care of the lookout.
I'm on it. Sweet dreams, bitch.
All right, Lugo, who are we up against?
An army? Give or take?
No shit.
How are we getting through this? This might help.
Fine, set it up.
You're fucking kidding, right? That's white phosphorus.
Yeah, I know what it is.
You've seen what this shit does. You know we
We might
can't
not have a
use it.
choice, Lugo.
There's always a choice.
No. There's really not.
You ain't Walker. We'll fire.
Okay, prepare to fire.
That in order?
Yeah, it is.
Fine. Launching camera. Camera online, sir.
Okay, targeting online. You ready?
Whenever you are.
Fire!
You need to
Loading
hit those
mortar.
RPGs!
RPG's neutralized.
Take out those strikers!
Light them up. Reloading. Fire on my target. Mortar. Do it.
Take out those fucking snipers!
Do it. Loading mortar. Snipers are done. Fire on my target. Prepping mortar.
Our soldiers by the Hummers!
Burn them. Reloading.
Walker! Take
Light
out
'em
those
up.
fucking Hummers!
Reloading. Humvee's destroyed. What else? Light them up.
Stand by.
Another Hummer! Drag north to the trench!
Hummer disabled.
No one's moving. It's over.
He's right, Walker.
Okay. We're done. Let's get down there. Want to reach that gate before reinforcements arrive.
This was too much.
Stop talking.
Me, the smoke is toxic. Keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, right.
I can't feel my leg. I'm getting kind of close.
Let's just keep moving.
Please, help!
Walker, come on, man.
There's nothing we can do. Come on. He's already dead.
Why?
You brought this on yourself.
We were helping.
What? Oh no.
Are those civilians?
Where'd they come from? There's no camp here.
They took him from the nest.
That hotel back at the storm wall? No, those can't be the civvies that got kidnapped. It's not possible.
Yeah, it is. That's why Gould stormed this place. He didn't want the gate.
He was trying to rescue his people. This is your fault, goddammit! Stop right there, Lugo. What it is, he wouldn't listen. We didn't have a choice. He turned us need to fucking kill him! That's enough, Sergeant! No! No! Control yourself! Now!
We need to keep moving.
What?
Reinforcements will be here any second. We need to keep moving.
But Walker, you're not even...
I'm gonna make these bastards pay for what they've done. Now, are you with me or not?